Peace and blessings, family. Peace and blessings.
And they saw that shit at 8 something in the morning.
Really?
Yeah.
I came here for you, as you can see. Peace and blessings. Listen to you.
Like, wow. I just noticed that, so she said, I'm like, damn, ain't no jizz in this one.
What's up, family? How y'all doing? Peace and blessings.
They didn't expect you to sit your ass down, huh?
How you doing?
Make sure you sitting on
Okay. How y'all feeling, family? I fell asleep last night. Hope I didn't miss anything. Yeah, you did, Hunty. I got some special news for y'all. Anybody got a mortgage in here? Anybody know somebody that own a house, want to own a house, want to acquire property and assets? Let me know. Drop some names in the chat if y'all ready to start owning or if you already own, okay? Drop some names in the chat. Drop y'all questions about that as well. I got my boy Orlando here, okay? This the mortgage eliminator, okay? Mortgage eliminator. He gonna help you discharge that shit, okay? So Orlando, could you help us understand the concepts of what you do and this whole little process for my family?
All right, well, the process is that your mortgage gets eliminated from day one. When you go to that closing table, you get something.
Shut his live. Like, share, subscribe. Want some water? No water over there.
Yeah.
You want some of this or some water? It's your sea moss too. Straw.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So
Can't get it freshening.
What's good, child?
So the situation is this: your mortgage is already paid off from day one. First of all, it's not a mortgage; it's a oh man, what is it? It is a forfeiture.
Forfeiture.
It's a forfeiture, so it's not even a mortgage. So what they do with it is they put it on the stock market soon as you sign on the dotted line. It's set it up with a ticker symbol. Then so your mutual funds are mortgages. They're bundled all together. Mortgages, student loans, all, and they go to a company called the Depository Trust Company out in New York. And it gets collateralized based on your signature and your social.
Damn. Y'all already millionaires based on your signature and your social.
Or your autograph, right?
Or your autograph.
Right.
Your autograph. You ask celebrities for their autograph. You don't be asking them for their signature.
Valued at $1 million.
Woo! Your John Hancock's worth $1 million.
Then it gets collateralized about 30 times over.
Damn, did y'all hear that? Did you just hit it? Your signature is worth $1 million.
This don't just apply to mortgages, this apply to all contracts. All contracts, no matter what. So then they call them unilateral contracts. So when you sign it, you're signing a unilateral contract. That's a one-sided contract that just helps the business, not you, in no regard. But you agree to allow them to use your credit and your data information. Data information is more valuable than all the oil in the world. So on that note, and under 18 USC Code 8, the United States is obligated to pay all of the debts in the United States. Because once they took the gold and the silver off of the gold standard, then they obligated themselves to make sure that the consumer was debt free. Stop calling yourself citizens. That means you're labeling yourself under the corporation, the United States Corporation Company, that was established in 1925.
You just dropped so much sauce. I don't think the average consumer comprehend how much sauce you just said. So let's rewind, pause, play, and run that shit back again.
Yeah, I have.
So
I have
we're gonna rewind. So you said the signature is worth $1 million. You said you can discharge any contract, and all contracts are basically your lateral contract.
Oh.
So you got to know how to negotiate what the fuck you signing with your signature, what you authorize.
Well, basically, but basically, IRS is the accounting, because in the system is only bookkeeping, accounting, taxes, and trust law.
Bookkeeping, accounting, taxes, and trust law. Another gem. Write it down.
And the fifth one you want to put is the UCC code. We're under the Uniform Commercial Code. We're not under common law. Common law talked about the land, the property, and everything else. But when it came down to getting rid of the common law, it stopped using the last time they used the common law was 1937.
Damn.
They went into unilateral contracts or the Uniform Commercial Code in 1938.
So how could we utilize this information? What are some steps that we could start taking to take our power back?
Well, number one, you notify the IRS. IRS is the accounting mechanism for can you take that light?
Yeah.
It's on my eye level. That light right there. Yeah.
Okay.
So that one is where the IRS is the accounting mechanism for all companies. Period. So that means you can all companies and all consumers.
So they pretty much work for you. Those are your
they're your accountant. They're your accountants.
So you got accountants because you're rich as fuck.
Right.
So you need to put them on notice.
Right. So you do the Form 56. That's a form making them fiduciary in the whole situation.
So you ain't got to go filling out paperwork. You make your accountants do that shit.
No, yeah.
Okay.
And then give them a certain percentage.
Okay. They get paid on the back end of your percentage of what you tell them, because you telling them about your affairs. Right. They got to balance the books.
An affidavit can stand up in any courtroom because that's a document that's factual that can't be rebutted.
That part. So can't no judge, nobody tamper with your shit.
No.
Ooh, wet sauce. Okay, sauce.
All your courtrooms are administrative. This is all about administrative.
He ain't even no judge. He an administrator.
Straight up process.
Because everything not going off the law.
Well, he's a banker. He's a bank. His job is to distribute commerce.
What's up, honey?
Make sure the transaction goes through.
So for the newest person to comprehend such an overstanding of what you just said today, how can they get in contact with you? Because you just dropped a lot in under 10 minutes. That was a detox, 10 minutes, saucy. He just pretty much gave you straight sauce, getting straight to the money. So for the newest person, if you got a house, a mortgage, a car loan, whatever this is, he just showed you how to discharge it, how to put certain people responsible, how to make sure you keep your accounting solid.
And let me say that there's a form the 3949A form that puts them on notice, and the IRS once
Yes,
you
Lord.
do the 3949A with the 211 form in conjunction with the 3949A, it triggers them to start an investigation. And then with the 211, you've already asked for the recoupment of the damages of what you lost. So now they already know. Once we get it, we got to
Pay all that shit back.
send you the recoupment back.
3949A form. Look, sis, take
With the
notes.
211.
Yes, with the 211.
So we at Black Equity Con right now. I mean, but this you ain't hearing this.
This is
Black Equity Con.
I swear you ain't hearing this here. Okay, you ain't hearing this here.
Hear this at the Black Equity.
This private conversations. Okay.
I ain't knocking Black Equity Con, but
they
the
ain't
real
you
shit
how to take care of
you ain't
your real affairs.
You ain't gonna hear that.
Stop hustling backwards. Stop hustling backwards and know who the fuck you are. Okay?
And you the bank.
You the bank.
You the bank.
You the original creditor. You extend credit. Know that, okay?
15 USC section 1602. The natural person which extends credit, loans, and everything else. In that section, you are called a private educational lender. So if you are a private educational lender, how is there a debt? There is an alleged debt because once you contract and you move yourself from the creditor position, once you sign that contract, now you contracted to say, okay, I'm going to give you a certain amount of my credit over and over again every month. That's why they say you owe a payment. You owe a payment, but they didn't disclose to you, and it was what type of contract it is. Before you sign any contract, the key question you need to ask them right from the door is what type of contract it is. So when you do a credit transaction is a cash transaction.
Booyah! Okay. So when you got that car, when you can stick out that loan,
you need to be asking for a receipt.
That part. Balance them books, bitch. Give me my money back. That down payment, you ain't supposed to put down no down payment. Beautiful. Please send me the notes, cause I'm driving. I got you.
All you gotta do is just, ask for a receipt.
That part.
And do not register anything. Do not register your house. Do not register your car.
Yourself in tax jurisdiction.
Your car is not a car. So stop calling it a car. Car in legal terms is a commercial vehicle. Stop calling it a car. Unless you are driving it for business purposes, stop registering your car. They reclassify it for tax purpose. So when your house is registered, it's registered as a commercial, either three categories: commercial, residential, or agricultural. Like a farm, agricultural, food. Yeah, the agricultural, that's why even in the agricultural space, they're like your food and all that. No, they're giving out loans too.
So how can I change that, auntie? Okay, go look at all your fucking contracts. Everybody you done business with. Go do an audit trail, okay? Just like they do on you when you owe back taxes.
You can run an audit.
Run an audit on that shit. I want to see that ledger on both sides. For my car, go look at your contract for your car. Go get your original contract or that paperwork that you signed. What copies you got at the crib?
And then if you go to the sales retail,
you're gonna see that
the sales retail section of the contract. It tells you what you gave away.
That part. On the contract, on one of my contracts, it said that I got a credit line for the amount of the car. Then it says that it was zeroed out. So the car was paid for at the time I signed for it. It was paid for that day, and then they took out a line of credit on my name.
Right, because what they do is they take a lien against when you register a car or a house. They take a loan against the. They take loans against the title and the deed, the deed. So they take a. So when you talk about the street being repaired and big construction projects, y'all paying for from
it's coming out of
from
your
the
money.
deeds.
That part.
From the deeds and the more.
Those PPP loans, those what's that? What came to the crib?
So basically, anybody, I know they. I'm about to really drop some shit right now, because I'm telling you now, anybody with a social that ran for a PPP loan and they said you did, as long as you ain't do no other, stuff with it. I mean, let me get that straight, because if you flipped it to go get a bag or something or something else, then I can't, this don't apply. But if you
ran off with the money,
bro, man can't help you, because you got yourself jammed up on that. But if somebody saying you owe this, and they had to run the social to get the PPP loan, no, that joint is already situated. So don't fall for the okie do.
That part. There's only so much you can say, huh? Book a consultation. No, but for real though. So with this whole process of you freeing everything, discharging all your bills, like what's the purpose of you running so hard for your credit when you already the original creditor?
Listen, why worry about an 800 credit score thing? The 1099-C, and I'm not telling nobody, let the IRS do these documents, number one. Don't try to run out here and be like, oh, I heard this song. I'm not telling you go do no document. I told you let the IRS do it because it's liability. So you want the liability on the ass?
Okay, you want it on their ass, not yours.
I mean, so 1099-C discharges everything over $600. But no, let's backtrack that. They say $600, but if it's a unilateral contract, none of it stands. So they gotta zero out the whole goddamn thing anyway. So on the form it says 600, but you want me to pay for that? I mean, so that's the whole thing. Once they zero that joint out, that's it. I mean, and you still gotta pay for that joint going to be zeroed out anyway. So
thank you for sharing that information. This is mind blowing. I'm just in awe. I've been hustling backwards my whole life. Hustling backwards my whole life. I wish I would have known this shit at 5.
I mean, we all didn't know.
Man, it's taking them L's, it hurt, don't it? Carrying that weight for no reason. Stressing the fuck out for no reason.
Melanated people would never support them.
That part.
So sharing this information, trust and believe. They don't want this out.
I say. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for taking the time to educate the people, sharing from the bottom of your heart. How can you help them discharge their mortgage or any debt of that matter?
Oh yeah, well, y'all could hit me up on
it's like your laugh put me to sleep.
On the gram.
We had all them healing baths.
On the gram.
On the gram. You can follow him at Mortgage Eliminator.
One. Yeah. And I guess, you get in contact with the queen, and she got my direct number. I mean,
he definitely plugged in my back pocket.
The gentleman over here that's behind the scenes.
You definitely plugged in. Like the shit that he done taught me within this last week, even with my affidavits. Yo, my shit just took off. It's about to go to a whole nother level. So it's verbiage, it's language, it's how you structure shit. It's like sometimes people get information and immediately go run trying to implement, but you need clarity with their information. So you got the instructions to use to help your situation, but you still need to do your due diligence, your own research, your own data for your situation, because everybody's situation is different. You could be trying to discharge a house while somebody else trying to discharge a car, while somebody else going over their contracts, going after everybody else who violate them. So,
because the key thing is, a lot of people read, but not too many people comprehend. Mm-hmm. It's a difference between reading and comprehending.
That part, man, it even tell you that in the dictionary. Comprehending how this is structured out and how you're supposed to read this. It's completely different from how we was taught in school. Okay, even the sentence structure, they fucked us up. Okay, they fucked us up.
Schools was never meant to put you on a path of owning it. To taught you how to work for somebody.
That part. How old was Oprah when she got her show?
She was like in her 20, like literally like 20.
Or like 26?
20.
Like around 26?
She was 20.
26. Her decision to get her own show.
And they really didn't think the show was going to blow up, so they gave her everything she asked for.
Mm-hmm. Like, fuck that little show.
She wanted to own.
$1 billion lady. Ownership is everything. We need to own everything we get. Or go after.
What you want to do is
put it in trust.
You want the trust on.
Put it in trust.
You want to control it.
That part. You don't want the liability.
You don't want the liability. So if anybody ever heard, I own nothing, but I control everything.
That part.
That's what it is.
I own nothing and I control everything tax free.
So, it's just that simple.
That part. Yes. Okay. Today reminded me of that. Okay. Period. It's a process though. So don't get mad at yourself if you still you feel like you in a loophole with shit. Like, I'm still here, or I'm still trying to get clarity on this information. It's okay. Mm-hmm. You need to get your situation together, eliminate the distractions so that you can focus on first thing first.
The Federal Reserve notes for every $100 bill is 17
cents
per every $100 bill.
Hold on, I got receipts. We're gonna pull that up.
Yeah, baby.
What?
Okay.
He wasted the water. Oh. Hold on. It's right here. So this is what y'all can go. Could y'all see this? Screenshot that. Could somebody screenshot it and put it in the chat if you can see it? Hold on, let me see. Could y'all see that? So the denominations, right? Printing costs. If I print $100, it's 17 cents. If I print $50, it's 13.3 cents. If I print $20, it's 13.8 cents. If I print $10, it's 12.4 cents. If I print $5, it's 12.5 cents. If I print $1 and $2 bills, that's 7.5 cents. So how the hell is this paying your bills if $100 is really worth 17 cents? What's the subject about? Discharging your debt, discharging your mortgage, having complete ownership over your trust, and leveraging your assets. Okay, so this is getting your power back, showing you how to be a true secured party creditor. Okay, you already rich. Okay, the Lord holding your money until you get your affairs together. So how we get our affairs together is getting our life in order. All right, this not just a hobby you doing. No, this is a lifestyle. Okay, living wealthy is a lifestyle. It's habits you have to have in play in order to keep your wealth with you, because everybody's trying to get a piece of that. Okay, when you start acquiring shit, you're gonna really see how people moving, because they not gonna like you acquiring shit and they not getting it. Okay, so it's time for you to prioritize yourself and your affairs in order for you to set your family up for success for generations to come. All right, our kids depending on what we doing today. So if you don't feel that pressure on your back, you got activated today. If you want to be wealthy, to whom much is given, much is required. So when you going to take time out to get your affairs together, whether this is your health, whether this is your finances, whether this is your job, whether this is your household, whatever area of the life that you need to get together, get this shit together. Because our kids depending on us. They depending on your decisions you're making right now to set the family trust together, to set the family estate together, to set everything up for them so they know how to move because you was moving correctly. Okay? I love you. I share the best shit because my life has definitely changed from 5 years ago to today. Okay, hell, yesterday to today. I'm always seeking information. I'm always evolving and growing. And I just want people to grow along the way. Okay? Grow along the way. Wherever you at, you can always do better. Wherever you at, you can always do better. You can always improve. So don't feel like you stuck and you can't improve. Even if you feel like, oh my God, I'm stuck right here. Oh, why am I still here? Okay, because I remember being impatient in 2017. I was pissed. I was pissed where I was at in 2017. Like, why am I starting all the way to fuck over? What's going on? But I needed to go through that process to understand what I'm doing today. So sometimes it's okay to data dump, refresh, regain control of where you at, and then add on to that 1% every day of changing. 1%, whether you read 15 minutes today about finances, whether you read 15 minutes today about self-care, whether you read 15 minutes today about self-love, whatever your process is to help you with where you at in your journey, regardless of your religious background, it's time to get your affairs together. Okay? Hey Jesse Lee, how you doing, darling? Peace and blessings. If you're new to the live, let me see you. Where you at? Where you from? And what's your sign? Like, share, and subscribe. I love you if ain't nobody told you today. Okay, I want to be the first to tell you you are valuable. You are more than enough to get your affairs together. Okay. Hey, 222. Hey, honey. Peace and blessings. Okay. Peace and blessings.
Somebody want to ask me a question.
Okay. So Orlando, open it up for questions. Okay. So if anybody want to ask him a question, go ahead. The floor is open. This is Spencer. Okay. Hey, Spencer, baby. How you doing, darling? Peace and blessings, boo. Capricorn here. Okay. What's up, Capricorn? No capping. Do y'all have any questions that you want to ask my man's Orlando? He spent, 30 minutes giving y'all some sauce? We've been here, since 7? So we was in the conference all day today, and we still up giving game. Woo! You got it in your spirit, okay?
Why everybody sleep?
While everybody sleep, you up getting that sauce, that extra A1 sauce, okay? I drove 3 hours to get here to chop it up with this man, tapping into his mindset, okay? I get around people whose mindset that can help yours evolve, all right? Any tips on bankruptcies?
Yeah, they're illegal.
Ha! Scam, that's a violation, sis.
Let me ask you a question. How someone gonna be bankrupt when there is no money?
Ain't no that.
There is no money, and you finance everything. So how is it bankrupt? So
discharging debt, reclaiming your freedom, getting a hold of all your affairs, learning how to read your contract.
The only reason they can allege that is because you contract.
I have a house, and once it paid off, so she an Aquarius. She working on her GED. She have a house, and she wants it paid off.
All right. So first of all, you under a unilateral contract. 2, it's been paid off. You can go down to the county record, ladies and gentlemen. Go down to the county record, ask them to see, because I've had many clients that already had.
Tell him we can't pay for time, okay?
We've already had the stuff discharged.
Everything's a
Go down to the county, ask to see your file, ask to see all your real estate file on there. Now some of them gonna be in there, some of them not. You're gonna find some of them which are it'll say certificate of mortgage satisfied already.
So your shit been paid.
They leave it sitting on the county record, and you never think to go down there to get
ask for your receipt. You go to Walmart getting your receipt for your $20 purchase, but you ain't asked for your receipt for your accounting document.
Well, they didn't know.
Facts. I didn't know either.
So
I have not seen you in a minute. I love you so much. How you been? Very sick. Ashay. I love you too, darling. I hope you feel better soon. Ashay.
So, I mean, it's just real simple. You can go down there and it'll probably be on it'll probably be in the file. So you take that out. But number one, it should have never been registered anyway. It's illegal. Property tax is illegal. And to have a car registered or a mortgage is illegal.
That part. I was hustling backwards my whole life. I ain't know none of this shit, okay? So, get your affairs together so you can take off in 2022, okay? 2022, everything paid for. And have unlimited credit, like Jay-Z said, okay? The goal is unlimited credit. You supposed to have unlimited credit, an open credit line to get whatever the hell you want, okay?
Go to 15 USC, section 1602. It'll tell you about that you will have an open-ended line of credit.
That part.
It tells you that.
I'm claiming that, Hunty, okay? When I heard that lyric in his song, that's all I've been saying, okay? I got unlimited credit shit. What he know, I need to know, okay? I think that went over some people's head.
He's sitting around Bill Gates and Warren Buffett.
That part.
They ain't told them how to get unlimited credit.
That part.
That they know that they are accredited.
That part.
And let me say this. Let me say this, because I really gotta say this. If I hear one more person say status correction off a commercial transaction, I'ma scream.
That part.
Status correction has nothing to do with commercial transaction.
That part.
If you want status correction just for your family, hey, rock out, do you. But when it comes to commercial business, they don't give a good goddamn. Nothing about status. Let me ask you one key question, and I really want people to think about it. When they talk about status correction, name me one white billionaire
that corrected his status?
Had to correct this goddamn status.
That part, okay? Okay, so after I get that receipt, I don't have paid no more house payments. Now you gotta have some instructions with that receipt, boo. That's why you need help.
No. Don't run out trying to do this shit on your own. Do not. No. Don't say, well, Morgan said, Morgan didn't say a goddamn thing. But come see me.
Okay.
I mean, we'll work out the details about the contract, the compensation.
Inbox me.
All that. Inbox me. DM me.
How do I get out of this car contract? Okay.
All right.
Well, inbox me, boo.
I mean, inbox
me.
Just make sure. I mean, and the work ain't for free though. The work is not for free. So, I mean,
we gotta pay you for your time and services. You saving us thousands of dollars in interest and sweat off my motherfucking back.
Right.
Okay? I'm going to do it on my own. I really need help. I'm not going to do it on my own. I really need help. Ashay, okay? That's what help is here for, okay? Inbox me. If you need help with your shit, inbox me, okay? I'm getting around the right people, okay? The right people that's helping me and assisting me, okay? I'm tired of going to people for half the fucking information. You paying somebody for part 1, part 2, part 3, part 4, 15, and 16, and you still ain't got your fucking remedy. I'm like, yo.
The information they giving ain't the real,
it's missing shit. It's missing keys, okay? I feel like I feel so off.
I mean, the remedy you had now is the remedy everybody say. And every place where you rock out, they ain't talking about this stuff. So you ain't never gonna hear this on a conference if it ain't coming from yours truly. But they don't want to know because, see, this information cuts bags.
Okay? It cut necks. Okay? It's stepping on people's necks.
It cuts bags. It makes sure it takes food off people's plate. Bankers, I mean, business people that have lucrative.
Trust me, I know nothing about. I know nothing not free. Wow, I'm just writing experience. It was telling me they're going to send the right people to me. That part, okay, that part.
So, on the real, it's that simple. I mean, it's because you're looking at somebody that's been homeless like 5 times, 8 out of the trash cans. Mm-hmm. I mean, so I had to learn the game. Like, what's the real game? How is this whole financial system work?
That part.
This is bookkeeping, taxes, trust law, and accounting.
Bookkeeping, taxes, trust law, and accounting. Bookkeeping, taxes, trust law, and accounting. Okay?
Those 4 elements run this whole shit.
Boom.
Not Federal Reserve notes.
The screen has got white.
Not what you hear on the news. All that shit is cat. It's just cat. Like, I'm literally here just to connect. You know what I mean? To keep revenue flowing. Not for them dropping sauce. Like,
getting around the right people.
It's lukewarm sauce.
Getting around the right people. He met what was the guy that told you about the trust law?
Well,
it was somebody that exposed you to the bookkeeping part, right?
Yeah.
And then there was another part with the trust law, right?
Right.
So it's add-ons. As you go through life, you're gonna meet people that add add-ons to your life and give you sauce if you worth that information being given to you. Okay? You never know who you sitting next to. Stop judging people by what they look like. Okay? We need to get out of this materialistic mindset and know that you never know who you sitting next to. You judging them, and that was your $1 million prayer right there. You've been praying for answers and you overlooking it because they don't look how you think it should look. Okay? So start asking more questions. Who do you know that I should know? What do you know that I should know?
I love the fact that people look at me all crazy, but because I'm in the wheelchair, so I don't pay no mind. Like, I just shake my head because, like she said, people look at you all crazy because they like, oh, in a wheelchair. So they let the wheelchair dictate. So if that's what it is, oh well, I'm gonna let you think what you think, and then I'm gonna be sitting on a nice yacht, doing nothing but relax.
Okay. Handling my affairs privately, okay, from the comfort of your own home.
I mean,
that part, like, you ain't gotta go out here hustling backwards. Y'all can get straight to the money if you plan time for yourself. We taking too much time with all these distractions. You need to do first things first. Take care of your affairs.
Because if every $100 bill is 17 cents,
what the fuck is paying is that?
Then why would you give 16, 18 hours to a job? For what reason?
for 17 cents. Yo, oof. Yo, I'm so glad I ain't working for Nestle right now. Ooh, I was tricked out of my spot. 16 hours a day for $20 an hour. Ooh, that wasn't even $20 an hour. It was 13 cents.
13.3 cents.
Man, and that's why I had so much heaviness on my shoulders. Okay, man, listen.
So the essence is understanding the finance. Once you understand the finance and how the currency,
credit is king.
Yeah,
credit is king.
Yeah.
Cash is dead.
Well, credit is a cash transaction.
Mm-hmm. It is. But them FRA notes.
Oh yeah, they're worth nothing. When you use them in currency, take your emotion out of your money.
That part.
There's nothing to worry about.
That part. It's like a food stamp.
Sure thing.
I don't give a damn how anybody look at that can help me with my family generational wealth. Period. That part. Do he know about court cases? Sus. We got hella trials right now. Okay.
I'm going to court with all my clients.
Man.
I roll my ass in court.
That part. He said, I rolled my ass into that courtroom speaking on your behalf, making sure you get what the fuck you asked for, okay?
So I travel, I do all of it.
He do all of it. And he's in a wheelchair. So look at this. He making no excuses. Dyslexic, was homeless 5 times, in a wheelchair, deal with family and his family concerns, take care of family and their situations, and he's still out here helping families. Okay, so it's no excuses. No excuses why you in your situation today. It's time for you to prioritize your affairs. Okay, whether you got to sit outside an extra hour, 2 hours to even look over your situation, because I know where I was at 5 years ago. I didn't even know what the fuck a budget was. Okay, I didn't know what a budget was. I'm like, what's a budget? What is you talking about right now? Okay, I'm running out of money before the month is ran out. Okay, what you talking about budget? When they sat down and did a budget with us, our whole life changed. And then we started meeting people because we started practicing delayed gratification. Okay, delayed gratification, living below your means for a little bit. That shit clearing off. Living below your means for a little bit as you are starting to understand how the system actually works. Okay, just like you was getting introduced to paper dollars, your mama said, here go a 20, here go a 5, here go a 10, and you was like, what's this? You got excited about it. Okay, they trained you with that shit. But what if she showed you credit? What if she showed you how to operate with your estate instead? What if she showed you how to move in your trust instead? Like we got to stop lowering the bar for us to understand how to move with money. Okay? We on the lowest fucking bandwagon with billionaires. It's 15 billionaires that are black. Yo, we need more black billionaires. Okay? I'm tired of people saying they broke and they just want to be a millionaire. Fuck that. That's too small. We need billionaires. Okay? I'm raising billionaires behind me. I want a billionaire team behind me. The information that I give, I want your whole family to eat for 10 generations to come based off the decisions you're making today. Okay? I love you. That's how much I love you. I ain't the only one want the money. Okay? We ain't getting the money just for the money. It's for the legacy we create with this information. Okay? I will push your ass in the courtroom. Okay? I got her on the job. Ford Motor Company got hit head with power gun, but all my paperwork and lawyers wouldn't take my case. I'm sorry, darling. We could have went straight.
Lawyers
show me the
lawyers work for the court. They don't
always
work for you.
to learn from my family wealth. I'm sorry. You said
what? The lawyers don't work for you people.
That part.
They work for the court.
They officer of the court.
They're officers of the court. Their paychecks come from the city and the county. That part.
So because they passed the bar, you didn't pass the bar, you paid somebody to pass the bar so they could turn on you, okay?
The bar is a private union.
Mm-hmm.
The bar is a private union. So they don't set it all with the bar. All your courts are administrative courts. Period. These are Article 1 courts. You have county, state, and federal. Only the judicial courts, U.S. Supreme Court, are the actual true courts. Every other court is administrative. They're the inferior courts. They don't even have any jurisdiction to rule on anything.
That part. I even hate the letters from the lawyers saying, job paid me, union didn't support me either. The union get paid too. They got paid off.
So that's when it stop hiring these fake lawyers. That's just going.
It's time for you to start knowing your shit.
Or just running your pocket.
I'm running your pockets and running your estate. Getting your information there, go getting the bag off of it.
So that's what it is. It's just that simple. I mean, here we are at Black Equity Con, and they telling them the wrong equity.
Okay. They tell them to be a slave.
The wrong equity.
So, you ain't gotta hustle backwards. You already rich. Lord holding your money until you get your affairs together. Okay. I want to open this case back up. You can't open that case back up.
Yeah.
That's a federal case. You can open. Ain't no expiration date on no federal case. You
especially if it was done under fraud.
That part. So you can open that back up. As long as you got that information, you get their asses. Okay. I love y'all family. We gave y'all 47 minutes of pure sauce. Okay, I love you. I want to pour it into you. I'm telling you, my life has changed. Okay, my life has drastically shifted, and yeah, I'm about to watch a lot of elevations.
Literally, she looked at all the laws that I said, wrote everything down, and I believe looked up everything. So
I don't play when somebody educate me.
I know.
I'm a student.
I know.
I'm a student before
I want y'all to look it up. Y'all can look up 31 CFR 357.13, obligations of Federal Reserve Bank, and obligations of Federal Reserve Bank and the United States and the Federal Reserve Bank for security and security interests.
Sounds like they've been getting rich on the blocks for years, okay? How can I get in touch with him? Inbox me. I got you, okay? So it's a hell of a process getting your shit back together, getting everything in order, but it's necessary.
This is your reparation. We don't have to walk around here talking about reparation. This is these messed up ass fucked up contracts are your reparation.
That part, and it's protected by the consumer law.
So those are your reparation. We ain't talking about a couple $1,000.
That's chump change.
I'm gonna just leave y'all at that.
That's chump change, okay?
So
sausage.
What's half the $1,000?
Tickets, okay? I need tickets. Where they want to go?
Y'all figure that.
Tickets.
y'all figure that. If it ain't $1,000.
Tickets.
What other denomination comes?
Tickets, okay? Tickets. I'm excited for y'all. I'm excited for your future. I'm excited for your journey to take off. I'm excited for your clarity. Tap in, okay? Tap in. Now is the time to make your next move your best move. Say that again. Make your next move your best move. What you do over this next 90 days is going to prepare you for your next 9 to 10 years, okay? Which is going to set you up for your family legacy, okay? I want all of my shit that they have took from me, and I'm going to do whatever it takes. That part, okay? Give them my number. 757. Hold up. 7. 757 375 1710. This, I just see Facebook user. What's your name? Gwen. 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 Gotcha. I love y'all, family. Gwen. Uh, Gwen. You want anything else?
Might lay mine.
Okay, we about to lay down. Love y'all, family. Peace and blessings.
We'll do this again a little bit early.
Okay. Gwendolyn and
Your followers follow you at any time of the night.
I told you they plugged in. It's all love over here. All
Man,
love.
as soon
over
as
here.
you flip the camera on, they be like, bing, bing.
Facebook be assholes because they ain't turn on everybody notifications. So some people don't even get their notifications right now. They've been being assholes blocking it because I was playing music. So I'm gonna stop playing music. It's gonna be empty. We're gonna be learning shit. I'm about business, auntie. I see, okay? I'm sending your information straight to his phone, okay? I love y'all. Peace and blessings. I hope you took a lot of value out of what was said today. And if you want to plug in, inbox me, okay? Peace.